You're out and about, you're at work, or you're with a group of friends, and all of a sudden, anxiety, feelings of anxiousness, overwhelm. What do? Your crystals aren't with you, or you don't have the right ones. Stick with us. We'll share with you in just a few moments an expert tip on how to connect with your crystals no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, so that you can get instantly grounded and then shift your energy so that you're feeling more balanced and can manage and walk through. And I always feel a little bit myself when I go do these things. So I've put a full list of all the crystals that can help you de-stress, banish it, move through anxiety or an anxiety attack. Here's a cool golden nugget, in my opinion. You don't need all of them. I have most of them because your energy isn't always the same, meaning no matter what kind of anxiety or stress you're feeling, it's not always the same level. It's not always the same vibe, even though it has the same effect. You're energy sensitive. You're, working in a high demand job, whether you're working for yourself or you're working for someone else. And so what do? Well, the expert tip is have 3 to 5 of these. You can have more. And I'm going to share with you, I think it's 11 or 12, although the list is extensive. To avoid overwhelm, even here with you, I'm only going to be sharing with you a few of them. Just said that. Okay. So let's introduce you to some of these fairly quickly, and then we'll get into how I de-stress when I'm out and about and I don't have my crystals, even though I wear them. And I have Kyanite, and you ladies know where that would be, right? Right near my heart center there, because we have those extra cups. So this is Plum Blossom Jasper from China. Calligraphy stone, also called Mariyam Jasper. Amphibole Quartz, beautiful inclusions. Believe it or not, Dalmatian Jasper. It contains the energy vibe to help connect with your fur babies, and even if you don't have any, this is an excellent stone to just hold. And I'm not going to go through all of them and then give you a tip. I'll give you a tip in a minute. So this one is called Indigo Gabbro, also known as Mystic Merlinite. And during the lockdown, I used this one a lot. Excuse me. Because there was a lot of anxious energy in and around and the collective and, not going out and all this and that. And so when I would walk in the morning, I would hold Indigo Gabbro, Mystic Merlinite in my hand, and it just helped me. And it also helps boost your immune system vibration. Okay. Red. Just about anything red. And this is red jasper. All right, so here's a tip. When you're out and about, or you're with friends, or wherever it is you are, and you don't have your crystals, or you don't have the right ones with you, one of the things that you can do right away, because it doesn't require you going to another place or, finding someplace quiet to work on de-stressing and grounding. So you breathe in for a breath cycle of 3. Breathe in and breathe out 3 times. I like to do things in 3 sets of 3 because when I get to 9, I get the third set of 3. That's 9. It's a completion. And it brings down the level just enough so that your head doesn't start to go, oh, my G or oh my goddess or holy F, right? Okay. One of my favorite things to do, especially while watching the telly at night, or while I'm journaling, I can hold both of them, is a pair of prophecy stones. You can have one in each hand while you're watching your favorite programs or, just being with them. And they cycle in and out. The energy, they cycle in and out. Hematite is fabulous for de-stressing and bringing anxiety and just releasing excessive energy. All right. So another tip is if you're at home or you have your crystals with you, say they're in a backpack, just connect with your crystals mentally in your backpack or in your purse, in your pockets. If you're in your pockets, then you could just put your hand in the pocket and touch or hold a crystal. A palm stone usually is about the easiest. An obelisk or generator would not be a good thing to carry around because the point could get damaged and we don't want that. Okay, tiny, tiny, tiny. This is not tiny. This is strawberry quartz, also known as tansberry. So you can hold it, but if you had a very small, like this size sphere, you could. But my favorite things to put in pockets are palm stones. And they don't have to be as huge as red jasper. They can be the size of the mystic merlinite. This black calcite and the shiny, that is fluorite. So the black grounds, and then we have here the matrix. Let's see, there we go. The matrix, which is a grounding as well, and it has the red color in it, so that red vibe for your for your root chakra. And I'm also getting the solar plexus because that's where you can manage your energy. So the shiny is fluorite, and that helps to raise the vibe in such a way not to increase the overwhelm or the anxiety. It is about raising your vibe, raising above that vibration of being anxious. And then, whether it's a sphere or a palm stone, this is Orca Agate. It takes courage to keep on going, to keep on doing what it is you need to do when you're feeling overwhelmed and it's like, oh my gosh. And transparency. I get to work up to doing these videos no matter how often I do them. It's like, okay. And it's like almost a half an hour of prep time mentally, just as like, okay. So this one is one of my favorite go-tos. It's black kyanite, also known as black fan kyanite and witch's broom, because if you can imagine, it sweeps away negative energy. So you can just hold it. This is not one I would carry around with me because it has all these little points and they can get damaged easily. Okay, so here's the thing that I promised to share with you. What happens, or how do you do this when you don't have any crystals or you don't have the right ones? Even if you're wearing all of this stuff, if you're, if you wear these things. So what do? So you're in the office or you're with a group of people or you're out in a restaurant. In a restaurant, you could, but more than likely it would be best if you just got up and went to a restroom or something. And just 5 minutes, just close yourself off or enclose yourself. And one of the first things you can do is just imagine and feel the space that you're in. Fill it with beautiful pink light. That will help you de-stress right away. And just breathe in and breathe out that cycle of 3. You don't have to do 3 cycles of 3. You can just do one cycle of 3 breaths in and out. And so how do you connect with your crystals? When you are where you can just be with yourself for a few moments, just 5 If you can stretch it to 10, great. But usually if you're with other people or you're at work, 5 minutes is about max what you can do. Close your eyes, do your breathing, and then mentally connect with your crystals at home. You know where they are, you know which ones, and even if you don't know exactly which one you need right in that moment, just close your eyes and imagine or visualize your crystal or crystals and connect mentally using your third eye chakra and just connect with their energy. That's it. Does it take practice? Probably the first couple of times if you're not used to doing something like this. Yes, it can be done, and I've done it many times, especially when I'm out. All right, beautiful soul. The complete list is in the show notes below. If you have any questions about which ones to pair together when you're at home or to put them together so that you can connect with them mentally, visually, visualization wise, let me know and I will answer your questions in the comments below. Have an amazing day, beautiful soul.